giving up on you. Okay, I don't know where this shadow is coming from, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's get mic'd up. Alright, I think that should be good. The wind is very strong, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Also the shadow on my face, but this is the goal actually. I'd like to do sit-down videos outdoors. There is a person. I'll just blur them out. But hi guys, welcome to my channel. I have not said this in so long. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tanuloetu. This is my space. Yeah, and I haven't been on it in a long time. I've been vlogging, I've had content just sitting there, but haven't really had the chance or had motivation or discipline to actually do anything with that content. I'm here with a life update because I'm coming back, and I'm coming back for you, baby. And it just seems like decorum, the right thing to do to when you're gonna come back to doing content on YouTube, make a live update video. I don't know, it just seems like everybody's doing that, and so here I am with my own unoriginal video idea. But I don't think I have much to update you guys on. I'm not really sure, but I feel like my content hasn't been in the past 2 years as honest as the batch of content and vlogs I'm about to be releasing over the next 2 months has been. I've been really open because wow, I have a lot to say and I don't know where to start, and I feel like I'm starting at the end, but let me just continue. My content at the moment has been the one that I've been filming a lot of weekly vlogs. English is escaping me, but I've been making a lot of weekly vlogs, and so that is the majority of the content you guys will be seeing. It's not live videos, it's not my life right now, but I will be keeping in a lot of moments that I would have probably edited out had it been live content, just because if it was live then I wouldn't want too much exposed. But I do believe in people getting to learn from what another person is going through and another person's story, and that's the whole heart behind me even wanting to start a YouTube channel when I was in grade 11. And so now that we are here, that's what we'll be doing. Also, you guys, I'm obsessed with my hair. These are faux locks done by my friend Tico. She is amazing because literally she was practicing on me, and so she done them for free. But I told her the vision that I had, and she came through, she pulled through. Someone asked me people are funny guys, but someone asked me if the blocks are this big on purpose. Yes, they are. I didn't want to have a lot of hair. In August I did do these faux locks, but I done them super long and they were like beneath my bum, and so I got sick of it. By middle of September I was like, I don't want long hair anymore. Like, it was cool for the birthday moment, but now I just like to have short hair. But I also didn't want to have my afro because that's a lot of maintenance work. That's a lot of work to maintain an afro, and so I didn't want to have an afro. Hi. You guys are making me nervous. I love your skirt. You're welcome. Okay, so I do not want to have an afro because afro is a lot of work to manage, and I did not have that much strength, which takes me to my next life update. I had TB. I had TB this year. I was diagnosed with TB in, was it April, May? I think it was May. No, it wasn't May. I think it was April. It was April. I was diagnosed with TB in April, and I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know why my camera is getting dark. But wait, maybe that's just me. TB treatment is 6 months, and so when I got diagnosed, you will see in a video that I'll be posting. It was shocking to me. I didn't know how to handle it. I was also alone, like physically alone. When I got diagnosed, I had never been to a doctor's office. Apart from the dentist appointment that I had last year where I was pulling out my tooth, apart from that, I had never been to a doctor's office on my own. And so getting diagnosed kind of felt, it was like, okay, so what do we do now? And yeah, I also don't know how to navigate hospitals because thank God, by His grace, my family hasn't had many hospitalizations, and so it's not really an environment that I'm familiar with. I don't know how to talk to a doctor. I don't know how to talk to a nurse. I don't know why a nurse would be mean in the way that they deliver an instruction, or sometimes they're really sweet, or sometimes they treat you like you're stupid because, and I'm just like, I'm not stupid, okay, I just don't know what to do in this situation. But yeah, I got diagnosed, and I don't want to give you guys any spoilers, but I got diagnosed, and I had one big worry because sometimes a thought comes into my mind and I run with it and I over exaggerate everything. It wasn't as big a deal as I was making it up to be. But I started thinking about, like, oh my gosh, what if this affects my health in the future? Like, what if my kids are gonna get sick? What if, like, would my partner still want to be with me? And different things, which literally, what do you even mean? But then I had to go into quarantine for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, but I made it 3 because I'm anxious. I was anxious, and I was like, I don't want to take a chance on giving TB to anybody. And based off, like, the doctor told me to take 3 weeks, 2 weeks to quarantine, and based on the research that I was doing on the side, the research I was doing on the side, I found that 3 weeks would probably be better for me because there was like a mix of responses on Google, and so I decided to go with Google and say 3 weeks because when you start the treatment, that's when the bacteria becomes contagious, and so I didn't want it to, yeah, but once your body gets used to the treatment, then you're fine and you can go out and socialize again. So I started the treatment. It was very heavy on my body, first of all, very heavy on my academics as well, because I had to apply for a lot of extensions. I couldn't attend any of my classes. I couldn't write my essays on time. I was getting very tired. I was throwing up. It was a lot, and so also I was alone during this, and so I was trying to eat, but I wasn't eating that much because, first of all, I don't eat for some reason, and then my main motivator for eating is because the doctors had told me that the treatment is very heavy and strong for your body, so you need to eat before you take the treatment. And so that was kind of motivating me to eat every day. And one of my goals actually going into my treatment was, I'm going to take this as an opportunity to teach myself how to eat. And so I had taken this as like a chance to start eating 3 meals a day, and then hopefully when I get better, it will just be a habit and I'll feel hungry when I don't eat. Update, I'm back at square one because now I've finished my treatment. It is November 22nd. Argentina just lost. But anyway, I went back to not eating, and some people in my life found out, and yeah, they've been very supportive in encouraging me to eat, keeping me accountable to eat. But I have honestly cheated here and there, and like skipped a meal, skipped 2 meals, not talked about it. My partner had been trying to keep me accountable by like asking me, what did you eat today? I have to send him a picture of my meals, like before I eat, in the middle of eating, and then after I've eaten. just to show that I actually ate and I finished the food, and it was a good amount of food. Like I didn't eat too little. But then, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna avoid it. And so there were days when I would just not tell him, and also like food just started to become a lot, and I'm like, why is my whole day about food? Because now I have to I finished breakfast and I have to think about what I'm going to eat for lunch, and I still want to go to my classes, and I want to think about what I want to do in my future, and I want to dream, and I want to run away, and I want to be creative and whatever. I could care less about food. I could care less about eating. But then, yeah, now that I'm at home though, I have been eating a lot. I've been eating well, but um, yeah, he had also said that maybe the reason that I don't eat when I'm at res is because I don't want to eat alone, because there's also this like social part behind eating, and so maybe when I'm alone I don't feel like eating, and I don't think about eating, I don't think about being hungry. I can go 2 days, like I remember this one time I had gone 3 days without actually eating. Like I ate snacks once in those 3 days, and I didn't even think about it. And so this now leading on to like a thought that I had about faith, and I don't know if you guys are faith people, if you guys are Christians, you can like tap into this and let me know what your thoughts are. But I was thinking that maybe fasting food is not the thing for me, because food is not a big deal to me, and so it's not really a sacrifice for me to fast food. But then it feels kind of dodgy to think like that, because I mean, I'm so used to fasting food. I have fasted social media, I have fasted other things before, like entertainment, which entertainment for me is social media, it's not TV. But like I have fasted other things before. I've fasted friends, I've fasted my partner, I've fasted, yeah. But then now, I have even fasted content creation. Like honestly, at a time when it was really weighing heavily on my heart, and I was always just thinking about content creation and wanting to grow, and it was causing me anxiety even. I decided to fast content creation. I was like, every time I thought about creating content or creating YouTube, or I deleted the apps off of my phone, every time a thought would come, I would be like, God, please kill this idol, because I want to do this for fun. I don't want to do this as a form of worship to the platform, I'm doing this as a form of worship to God, using my life in, as a vessel and all of that. And so I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think that fasting food is something everyone should do, even if food is not a big deal to you? I don't know. I would love to hear your input on that. But yeah, what else has happened? We went on to the back. I did my first round of long distance. I feel like everyone is like, it's just 6 weeks, and I'm like, it's 6 weeks. But yeah, I still have not had a job in my entire life, apart from first aid, which I did in high school. But I applied this semester. I applied for jobs for next year, which are orientation leader and a receptionist at my residence, and so that is going to be fun. I've completed I've completed training for both positions. I got both positions, thank God, and now I am looking for a job so I've got everything covered for next year in terms of job, finances and stuff like that. Everything covered, God willing, and also God giving His grace and completing everything that I've put on the table already. Also, now I am looking into getting like a call center job, like a job that I can do from home, also while traveling, because I am planning and hoping and praying that we will get to travel these holidays. So I don't really want, although it would be really fun for me to work in a store like Mr. Price or Cotton On, a clothing store. I don't really want to work in a grocery store. I mean, I just spoke about how I don't eat, So like I feel like I would have more passion for clothes, because even though I'm not styling people, I still get to be around clothes and just treat them nicely and talk to people and, I don't know, work. But the thing that I'm looking to do now is more like call center, and so I've been seeing a lot of ads on TikTok. And yeah, I'm about to apply for some. I've saved quite a few, and so I'm about to apply for those, and also apply for customer service type things that I can just do like online, and also answering and vetting emails for people. I'm also looking for like opportunities to be an assistant for someone, a personal assistant, maybe for 2 weeks. I don't know. Whenever an influencer is coming to Cape Town, I would like to follow them around and just help them out, or a psychologist just come in, help them get sorted, because I am good at organization, and so I feel like that would be a thing. Talking about things that I'm good at, this year has been such a blessing. I didn't really meet these people this year. I mean, I knew them last year, but my relationships have gotten so much more um, meaningful. Yeah. I met them last year, became friends this year, and some of them became friends in the last 2 weeks, to be honest. And I feel so blessed. I feel so blessed because, yes, right now I haven't been through like thick and thin of it all. I haven't been through the ride or die parts. But Proverbs 17:17 comes to mind, where it says, "A friend is for a good time, and a brother is for adversity." I have some people that I've been through a tough time with. They've seen me cry. They've heard me cry. People that I will text when I'm really struggling and be like, "Can I call you?" Of which that is such a leap for me, because I'm so used to, and to some people that might seem like I'm exaggerating, but honestly I feel like I'm so used to taking care of others or keeping quiet about my struggles that I, I just don't tell people when I need help. And so yeah, I thank God that I have those people who I don't have to be the walls of Jericho for, like, or that I can be the walls of Jericho around, because they can, yeah, with them my walls fall and they can just come in and do whatever. I don't know where this analogy is going, but like, I'm happy to have friends and people around me and relationships that I can be open and be hurt around, because it's heavy to try and live life on your own, and as humans we're not meant to live life and do life on our own, and that's how it's felt for a really long time. Also, I have those friends that I can honestly see becoming more the family side. I have friends that are on the family relatives are made for adversity side, but I have friends that I've only been through fun times with, but that I see coming into my adversities. And so yeah, I'm really grateful for that. I'm also like, really, my eyes are opening up to how can I be that friend who is built for adversity, for those people in my life, for other people in my life. How can I be more honest about my struggles, or about the lessons that I've learned, to actually pour into them? How can I be of more value to their lives? And not in an anxious, let me fix this way, but in a way of, I'm grateful I got to have this and I want you to have it as well. And yeah, just learning to love. Like, this year has been about learning to love for me. Also, my word for this year was yield. So every year I pick out a word, not myself actually, it's because I've never used the word yield in my life, but I was praying for a while at the beginning of this year for God to give me a word that would like just signify this year. And so God had given me like a few hours from midnight on the 29th or the 31st of December. I don't know when December ends, but like on that last day of December last year, God gave me the word healed, and I was like, healed. And the scripture for it, I'll put it up. I forgot the address, but it says, don't make excuses like for your flesh. Don't make excuses and gather reasons for why you should get away with doing certain things, but yield yourself to God. Let the Holy Spirit transform you and stuff like that. And so I've really been able to see where I've been hard-headed this year. And yeah, I think it's not really more that I have yielded to God more this year. There are places that I have really yielded to God a lot, yeah, that I see, but then also I feel like the yield was more, or has been revealed more, in that I am Jacob, I am a wrestler, I am fighting with God, and sometimes I'm fighting for him to give me my blessing. Sometimes I'm fighting for him to just let me have my blessing without him giving it to me, without me going in the path that he wants me to go in. And I've seen how God has fought for me as well. There are a few opportunities that God had opened up for me that I didn't take on time, but that I am taking now. And I've seen how there were so many spots where I was supposed to lose that opportunity, but God has consistently kept it there. And so I'm not going to say what this one specific thing is, because I just want to keep it. But yeah, I am super excited and super hopeful, because I feel like this is something that God wants. I mean, if he's going to keep it open and keep it there and keep it available and keep it alive for so long, even without my consistent watering, then I'm happy. And speaking of watering, I'm speaking way too fast for this video, but speaking of watering, I have a plant that I am killing. I'm sorry. I have a plant that I bought this year and it's dying, but I'm trying to bring it back to life. You guys will see that in probably the 2022 vlog, or maybe I might just make a video about my plant. I don't know, I'll go crazy. But yeah, guys, I don't think there's much to update y'all on. I wrote exams for the first time at UCT. For the first time in my university life. It's my third year this year, and so it's the end of my third year actually. So that was scary, because I'm like, I have no idea how to study, but I think I did good. I prayed a lot for strategy, and I think I did good. So depending on how my marks come out, I might be making a video at the beginning of next year on how to study and how to ask God to be involved in your studies. If it doesn't come out well, if that video doesn't come out, then you know that I didn't do well. But yeah, also one last thing, I want to address this with you guys, because one person asked me, when am I going to give up the fight and actually just become a BTS fan or a fan of K-pop? My answer is never. And it's not even that I'm fighting, I can't do it. So shout out to you, Sikana. Thank you for asking me that question. I can't become a K-pop fan. I can't become a BTS fan. I just can't bring myself to listen to music when I don't know what they're saying. I'm such a lyric person. I feel like one of the things I want to start doing is songwriting, because I do write a lot. I'm starting to write a lot again, but I do write, and I always notice with music, I always zone into the lyrics and what they could possibly mean, and like the metaphors used and how brilliant some songs are. I love the beat, but I am in love with lyrics, and so even though BTS songs are really raise the roof, I just can't bring myself to be fully in, because of I don't understand what they're saying. And so yeah, I actually, with Maverick City Music, started to try and learn some Spanish so that I could sing their songs and listen to their Spanish songs. But I haven't really listened to a lot of their Spanish songs because I forget as well what they mean after some time, and then it starts to bother me again. So yeah, please console yourself by knowing that I have now become addicted to K-dramas, and I love K-dramas. I even have a series on my TikTok talking about K-dramas I've watched, rating them, talking about character development, all the breaking down K-dramas basically. And yeah, I love K-dramas now. I'm a K-drama stan, and I feel like Korean TV is the best. Korean dramas are the best TV in the world, the best things to watch. Probably after YouTube. I don't know. They're probably like fluctuating all the time for me because I really love YouTube. But yeah, guys, that is it. That's all I've got to say. I hope that you feel a bit updated on my life. And also, please don't be lost for the next 2 months. I think I'll be posting videos from this year, and so you won't be seeing 2022 videos in a while. I also want to start, I'm saying this on here so that you guys can keep me accountable. I also want to start a salvation series, and so keep me accountable. Please follow my Instagram so that you can DM me and bully me into filming these salvation videos so that I can have them up and like we can do lives and we can like chat, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your holidays. I hope you've had a great year. I pray that you've learned a lot. I pray that you have healed, enjoyed every single moment, struggles, victories, everything, okay? Know that God is with you through it all, and He never leaves you. Like, even when you feel like, oh, I feel like God is so far, He's always there. Just know that. Just know it's a fact. It's a fact. Because why? Our God is not a man, so He does not lie. Okay? Okay, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
In the hood, in the middle of the woods, on an old Mustang, where we sang songs with all our childhood friends, and it went like